and make it as easy as placing it under the cylinder? Let's check it out. Ultrasonic gas sensors have been around for quite some time. They are placed under the cylinder and show us the percentage of gas left in it, but they cost around €100, €100, and although they probably work very well, we are not prepared to pay that much to know how much gas we have left. This sensor that you see costs less than €25 and supposedly does the same job, and so far it is giving us fairly consistent readings in several different cylinders that we have tested. As you can see, it comes with a liquid or paste that we must pour into the sensor before placing it in the cylinder. It is a coupling paste that helps the sensor read correctly, eliminating the air between the sensor and the metal, and with the amount needed in each cylinder, we have it for many years. And how do we power this device? So it includes a standard CR2032 button cell battery. Though we don't know its lifespan currently, the manufacturer estimates it to last 12 months. The manual, although we are usually the ones who ignore it, is important to take a look at it, because apart from the QR codes to download the Android and Apple applications, it also tells us how to adjust for the different types of cylinders that exist. So, let's get started. We are going to perform the installation and calibration for an 11 kilogram propane cylinder, completely filled with Repsol. The first thing we do is apply a little bit of the paste to help the sensor read better. Very little. As you can see, the instructions indicate that we clean the base of the cylinder a little to remove any impurities that prevent good contact with the sensor. And place the sensor as centered as possible. As you can see, it has a magnetic base and sticks perfectly to the cylinder. Now we go to the app, in this case the Android one. The Apple one is very similar. We open it. At the top left, we select the Spanish language on the first screen that appears. We click on the plus button below and say that we want to configure a new Bluetooth sensor. We enable location during use. This is always necessary, at least on Android, in all applications of this type, so that it finds Bluetooth devices. And when it appears, we add it. We click on Next, and now we have to indicate the measurements of the cylinder. We put the unit in centimeters. We select the tank as vertical and the diameter as 30. In the distances from the sensor to the line and to the top, we put 35 and 44. This may vary a little depending on the cylinder model, but with these values, it indicates the level quite well for us. I suppose we could still improve a little. As you can see, the current capacity is 23.33 liter watt. A standard propane cylinder is 11 kilograms. So is this incorrect? Well, not exactly. Propane is a liquefied gas, and this sensor actually measures the height of the liquid inside the cylinder and converts it to volume. If we use an approximate density of propane between 0.5 and 0.53 kilograms per liter, those 23 liters would give us an estimate in kilos, but it is not an exact equivalence since it depends on the temperature, the actual shape of the cylinder, and the calibration of the sensor. If we weigh the cylinder plus the sensor heat, which we see has a tare weight of 13.3 kilograms, it reads 24.4. So we have 11 kilograms of propane, that is proke, it is full. Surely if we played a little more with heights and diameters, we would get a more precise sensor, but we only had it for a couple of days. For the price it has, it seems more than enough to us to not run out of gas one night, which is what we are looking for. If you are going to buy it, we recommend that you put something on the cylinder that reminds you that you have the sensor